Dictation number 2. Important legal dictation. Get ready, start. The present complaint case has been placed before this court for consideration of the question as to whether sufficient grounds exist for proceeding against the opposite party, Jitendra Sharma, and for issuance of process under section 227 of the Bharatiya Nagrik Suraksha Sanhita 2023, hereinafter referred to as BNSS. The complainant Anup has instituted this complaint seeking the prosecution of the opposite party for offences alleged committed on 2/4/2025. This court has proceeded to record the pre-summoning evidence adduced by the complainant in support of his allegations, and the matter is now at the determinative stage of assessing the prima facie merits of the case for the purpose of summoning the accused. The court has meticulously perused the complaint, the statement of the complainant recorded under section 223 of the BNSS, the statements of the witnesses examined under section 225 of the BNSS, and the police report submitted after a preliminary inquiry. The factual matrix of the case as adumbrated in the complaint presented under section 173(4) of the BNSS is that the complainant Anup is a resident of Mohalla Ambedkar Nagar within the jurisdiction of police station Mirachi, district Eta. It is alleged that on 2/4/2025 his minor daughter Bhumi had gone to the local primary school in Mirachi along with her siblings for her studies. While she was seated in the classroom, she switched off a running fan. This act allegedly infuriated the opposite party, Jitendra Sharma, who is a teacher at the said school. The complaint asserts that the opposite party severely beat the complainant's daughter Bhumi, causing her significant injuries. It is further contended that when the complainant approached the opposite party to raise a grievance about the incident, the opposite party, instead of offering an explanation, hurled caste-based abuses at the complainant, insulted him with specific reference to his caste, and threatened to expel his other children from the school. The complainant also alleges that the opposite party threatened to entangle him in a false criminal case if he pursued the matter further. Aggrieved by the inaction of the local police at police station Mirachi, where his report was allegedly not registered, and having received no response to a representation sent by registered post to the Senior Superintendent of Police, Eta, on 4/4/2025, the complainant has approached this court seeking directions for the registration of his report and for legal action to be taken against the opposite party. In order to substantiate the averments made in the complaint, the complainant Anup examined himself under section 223 of the BNSS. In his sworn statement, he deposed that he is 32 years of age and works as a laborer. He stated that on the date of the incident, 2/4/2025, at approximately 7:30 in the morning, the teacher, Jiten Sharma, beat his daughter, Bhumi, so severely for switching off a fan that her face began to bleed. He further testified that when he later went to the school to complain at around 2 or 2:30 in the afternoon, the opposite party used a derogatory and insulting term with reference to his caste, stating words to the effect of questioning what a person of his caste could do. The complainant also claimed that the opposite party threatened to have his children expelled from the school and, in fact, did so. A threat to falsely implicate him in a case under Section 420 was also allegedly made. Critically, during his deposition, the complainant made a significant admission that he had not procured any medical examination of his daughter following the alleged assault. The statutory framework governing the present stage of proceedings is encapsulated in sections 223, 225, and 227 of the BNSS. The legislative scheme mandates that a magistrate taking cognizance of an offence on a complaint shall first examine the complainant and the witnesses present, if any. The purpose of this pre-summoning inquiry is to ascertain whether a prima facie case is made out against the accused so as to justify the issuance of process. The issuance of summons is not a mechanical or routine exercise but a solemn judicial act that requires the application of a judicial mind to the material on record. The order of the magistrate summoning the accused must reflect that he has applied his mind to the facts of the case and the law applicable thereto. The magistrate has to be satisfied that there are sufficient grounds for proceeding against the accused. This satisfaction, however, is to be based on a prima facie evaluation of the evidence and not on a detailed or critical examination that is reserved for the trial stage. The court is not expected to conduct a mini trial or to determine the ultimate probability of conviction. Stop.